Gabos. The name of the game is Gabos. Game ain't based on sympathy. If you got sympathy in this spot, you ain't gonna never make it.
Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. And the Reds go marching on. Welcome back to Gabos Sports. This is going to be an excellent episode, mainly because Abdullah's not here, but then also for other reasons. I'm joined by an all-star panel of some very, very delighted Gabos members, some that you only see when their team is winning. So you're in for a rare treat. I'm joined by Manchester United representative, the Manchester United representative of Gabos, the one and only Hus. Welcome, Hus.
Oh, thank you. One episode we have today, boys.
We've got a real special one today. And then we've got Isa, the man who we have to book several months in advance. As you can see here today, he's suffering from a few technical difficulties. We're just working that out as he chills in his fireside cabin. He's looking like he's had a lovely meal. How you doing, man?
Good, bro. Been a minute, but what a time to come back.
What a time to come back.
Unfortunately, we're helping City edge closer to winning the league this season.
Yeah.
Save result.
Yeah. We'll get into that, and then we'll go to a man who's predicted all of this. Mr. 100. He's had a hell of a run so far. I'll let him take it away.
Look, they hate me in the industry, bro. The betting companies are sending me emails. They hate me. They're trying to kill me, bro. There's bounties on my head because there's no point. Don't watch, bro. Just come to me. So, man, I put out a TikTok yesterday telling everyone you just got to hear me. Just listen when I talk. Mm-hmm. And I'm collecting flowers. Igal gave me mine yesterday in person. We watched the game together. We sang together. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, please send it. Husi, I like your background. You got Igal and Bruno. That's nice. Right, look, yeah, man. Look, good weekend. I think everyone on here is happy, even though I get called the Liverpool fan. I was singing loud yesterday, and everyone saw. So let's get into it, man. It's a juicy one.
Let's get into it, man. First of all, look, I want to start with Hus, man, because going into this one, it's safe to say maybe the enthusiasm and the optimism wasn't quite there. But talk to me. How did that game develop for you? Liverpool 1, Man United 2, Anfield, 10 years without a dub there. Chat to me.
Just a pleasant surprise, man. A pleasant surprise, not by the result, but more so by how the game panned out, how we played, how good we looked on the front foot, how shaky Liverpool looked. I couldn't see it coming in a million years. So yeah, very pleasantly surprised, man. I thought it was like a weird game. I know a lot of people are statisticians and love stats and judge the game by stats. So if you look at the stats, you would think Liverpool clotted us for 90 minutes, but didn't feel that way. Even though I did say on TikTok I felt like they were the better team. We just created the better chances. We looked the more threatening, and man, just so pleasantly surprised. Just really surprised by it all.
This definitely takes the pressure off Mr. Amorim, though, right? His leash has been extended in your eyes. Do you think?
Fuck no, man. Sack him now. Let him leave on the high note, man. Not many.
I don't know.
Not many United managers, including Fergie, including Sir Matt Busby, if you want to go that far. Not many managers win at Anfield as a United manager. Just leave while you're on a high note. Bro, it's for that same reason. Ringing. Huh?
For that same reason, bro. What? He's the first one to do it in 10 years. Serious manager, man. When you got his players. He got his players. That's not what I don't believe that. I'm saying that's the other end of it, isn't it?
I hear that, but listen, half of his victories have because he's only had that few. Half of them have been these big games away when we sit back and invite the pressure on. But you know what? Yesterday didn't feel like that. But these type of games, we've always historically been decent at them. Like Solskjaer, Mourinho, we've always decent in the top 6 game. Not amazing, not okay, sometimes really bad, but decent. Like, usually in a way, when at Etihad or whatever, it's not the most shocking thing in the world. But Anfield, that's a different one. That one hit different yesterday, man. Still today, it still feels like it happened today. I'm over the moon. But no, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Guy's a fucking bum, and he needs to go. Let's not do that, please.
Issa, man, I want to get your take on it because, I mean, what did you make of the performance? I know we didn't see eye to eye on the game, and we'll get into some of the individual performances. Cunha comes to mind and how you saw his game play out compared to how we saw it. But what was your thoughts as the game was unfolding?
Bro, before the game, I called, if there's ever a chance that you have to beat Liverpool, it would have been this game. And I kind of expected at least a point. Obviously, got 3 points. And in regards to Amorim, I was telling you a couple of weeks ago, I'm now Amorim out. But I'm gonna say something, yeah. If this game was any other week, I would agree with us. I would have said, listen, whatever happens in this game, sack him. But now we're in a title charge, 6 points off top.
Yeah,
we can't sack our manager now. We cannot sack our manager now. Now let's just see how things go. Innit, Hus?
Let me know when he's done, boys.
Title charge. So yesterday.
By the way, technically, what he's just saying. Let's break this down. They've not had easy start to the season. Yeah, let's break it down. Bro. Let's break this down. Tough start. They won at Arsenal. Yeah, obviously they won 2-1 to Arsenal. They won there.
Yeah.
Then Liverpool dub is big. Burnley dub.
Massive.
Some of the players have been there.
Sunderland.
Jose, to your point, you know how you said it didn't feel like those away games where you kind of try hope you get a result. You actually played to win. And I swear, I think, and we'll get into this in more depth. I don't want to steal that topic. CC, genuinely, yeah. As much as Bruno gets criticized, yeah, he has a CC. He's not scared to receive the ball. And Mbeumo has a bit of CC in it. He wants the ball. Cunha, master of CC, in my opinion. These players in big games, or when you want to get the ball, what's his name? Diallo wanted the ball. He has that in him. When these players want the ball, your team starts to play, bro. Last season, it was just Bruno, brother. Just Bruno. Yesterday, you didn't see Bruno doing so much magic stuff because he didn't. He should have finished that first time goal, I think, shot, but you didn't see him do as much because there was other players. Cunha had a lot of touches on the ball, bro. Like, it wasn't just Bruno. And that CC, when you go at Liverpool with a couple players going at Liverpool and showing them they're not bigger than the occasion, that makes a difference, man. That made the difference, I think.
I agree. I can't disagree with that. But it for once, it felt like we weren't just boys versus men against Liverpool. For once, like we came to battle. He came with experience. He went with the lift, Maguire, Shaw, which I was criticizing before when I saw the lineup. My hands are up, bro. It worked. It worked. The plan worked, and yeah, I agree with Bass, man. We played with some confidence, some balls. We didn't play playing like we're scared to lose, like we always do when we face them. I agree, man. Those games make a difference.
Why are we not in the title race?
Good question.
Is that addressed to me?
No,
addressed to you. Let's see. Seeing as you're back.
He might look. He looks like he thinks he is as well. That little look.
No, the title race we could have been in this season is if we got relegated last season with the same manager. The guy that finished where we finished, bro. We were in the title.
No. Honestly. Tell me why, if we can play like this every week, why are we not in the title race?
By the way,
if that if is the biggest if you could have said if you think we're gonna get win. Listen to me. This to be very, very, very clearly, bro. We are losing to Brighton on Saturday at home. We are losing that game.
One second. If we beat Brighton, then what? Because then
that would
have been two back-to-back predictions you got wrong. If we beat Brighton,
listen, boy. I have to be clear about something because I don't want United fans also getting a bit carried away. When we say if we play like yesterday, I'm gonna have to be honest. United weren't the better team, in my opinion. Like any other day, Gabos scores 2. Yeah. Salah. Salah probably misses that on another day because that guy, bro. What was that shot? What was that back foot? He uses his left foot to. It's horror, bro. That guy. These things just make me never. I'll forget everything he did, everything else he's done. Liverpool, yeah. I don't want to go into like drilling all the players, Isak and all these guys. I've said it in the group chats. I said it in the TikToks. But I think Liverpool are a better team. And it's been said by others, like, bro, they don't look bad for me, bro. Like, attacking, like, when Wirtz came on, as much criticism as he gets, he played well when he came on, man. They have options, bro. Ekitike and that. It's just like, I feel like, you know, when something clicks, and it may not click the whole season, bro. And I said that, like, too many newcomers, big signings, Isak, Ekitike and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if United win the next game, I think this dub was huge for United, man. Even the fan base not being so critical anymore, like, it gives them a bit of breathing space, bro, for these players, for Amorim. If I was Amorim, I was saying to you guys yesterday, I would have gone into that presser, bro, with the biggest cockiness and like a Mourinho level of cockiness just after this dub, bro. It's a huge one.
Did you see his post-match presser?
No, I didn't.
He's like, maintain the same energy you had before this win. He was saying stuff along those lines, like, we're shit, this, that. Keep up at that. Do what you guys were doing. I like what he said. But
For me, man, look, the guy who single-handedly trying to cost the game for Man United yesterday was Bruno, man. Bro, the number of times he gave the ball away in the middle of the park yesterday was shocking. But yesterday, you could tell that everyone just came back from an international break where their national team qualified for the World Cup, because Luke Shaw activated like the Winter Soldier, bro. Summer, USA, England lineup. All of a sudden, he's challenging the second ball. He's sliding around the place. He's G'ing up his teammates. Maguire has to be on the plane. De Ligt, I thought it was one of his best games for Man United.
He's been our best player this season, by the way.
Top three centre-backs in the league after Gabriel and Saliba.
Okay, but without rating him or ranking whatever, I thought he had a quality game. Cunha was man of the match for me, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. But Liverpool, bro, you're saying they're not even that bad, bro. What they're doing at the moment is tactically is this is all on the coach. Yesterday, the entire midfield is the second the centre backs are on the ball, the midfielders are with the attackers. They're throwing six in the box.
Wait, what? This L was on the coach.
The fullback 100%, bro.
Nah, man, no.
100%, bro. No, they know what it is.
More credit to United, man.
Credit to United, bro. But at the same time, they lose in the last minute to Crystal Palace. They lose in the last minute to Chelsea. To Chelsea. They lose in the dying minutes of the game to Man United because they don't know how to control the games, because their midfielders are in the opposition box. They're just bombing it, bro. They've bought into their own hype. They signed all these attacking players, and now they think we have to just mash work every game, bro. There's no let's chill, let's take the draw here. Against Crystal Palace, still getting worked. When they scored the equalizer, it should have been a case of let's just take the draw here, boys. When it was against Chelsea, they're getting worked. Let's just take the draw.
I'll be honest, bro. Sorry, you haven't gone to the
minute.
I'll be honest.
Go ahead.
I like, bro. If I was a Liverpool fan, I want that, bro. I want that. It's 1-1, bro. Go for a goal, bro. Like, they were getting chances. It's not like he was pushing attack and attackers weren't delivering, bro. There was big chances they had.
They weren't delivering.
Yeah. Any other day, bro. Any other day, the score could have been like Gakpo both posts.
Why didn't that happen in the last two games? So they're doing that exact same shit. It was the same result. They lost the game
because, like I said, I think with Liverpool, something needs to click, bro. Genuinely, like, I think if it clicks, these are going to be demonic.
Bas, did you see what Roy Keane said about this exact topic of conversation? He said
he should have been sometimes against United 1-1. Be happy with the draw. He said.
No. He was basically saying like United under Fergie, bread and butter. We would be chasing the game. We just throw everything at it. It's it's very disjointed. Everyone's everywhere, but it causes havoc and it works sometimes. You want to do that for the last 10 minutes. You're pushing for a winner. But Liverpool right now, it's like the last hour of a game. You can run through that midfield. And I'm telling you right now, if Slot realized how important Curtis Jones is to that team, they would not be in this position. They'll be in a much better position. I think Curtis Jones is the most underrated player in a Liverpool shirt in this current moment of time.
Really,
bro? There it is. They need to drop McAllister. They need to drop McAllister and let Szoboszlai take his role, bro. Because McAllister and how slow he is in the transition is killing that team. Because the second they lose it,
But then
last
who
two
plays
games,
right
they
back?
put him in the midfield. No, last
Bro,
two games they push him into the midfield. But bro, I think look, I think if Kirk has like if your left back, right back are solid, you can do that for 60 minutes, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but bro, it's a shaky back four, man, for sure. Like, Kanate had a good game, I think, against United. Then Van Dijk decides to do some madness. It's just, I'm telling you, when the whole 11 like clicks, what's this? We've seen.
Bro, we got to talk about this guy, by the way. This ball fraud, bruv, is getting exposed
Look
in
at
a
this, bro.
major way, man. You can't say this, bro. How dare Amorim have the audacity to rotate his squad against us to provide us with a surprise in the game, bro? Come on, man. What are we doing here?
He learned that one from Klopp, man. Klopp wants to complain about the same thing against United. It was hilarious.
100%.
Like, so sorry, Jurgen, we didn't open our arses for you, man. Our legs for you. So sorry.
That's literally what it is. That's
God
literally
forbid
what
we
it
try
is.
and do something smart.
No, but I'm still saying, and that fixture gets played 9 out of 10 times. Liverpool win like 3-1.
Yeah.
I think 9 out of 10 times we're looking back and saying, "Wow, Arne Slot, man, he's like there's a lot of reactions happening here, like calling him a board fraud when last year we were saying, "Wow, what a manager!" Like, obviously, I know you're.
I never said that. I never said that.
Bro.
I think his best skill as a manager is his in-game management. Yeah, especially from what we saw last season. This season, I think he's trying to make all these big money signings work at the same time, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening.
The subs were good, but yeah.
Look, Wirtz and Jones, when they came on, Liverpool had control of the game for like 5
as well,
10
bro.
minutes. Sure. Bro, he should have started, bro. I couldn't believe he didn't start him. But bro, his in-game management this season is looking a bit shaky, man. I'm seeing Frimpong at right back, right wing. I'm seeing players everywhere, bro. And I just see Gravenberch on his own in midfield, looking like a lost soul.
Yeah.
Bro,
Wait,
you can't do it on his own, man.
Are we gonna let this pass without giving a special segment to Van Dijk?
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna get
We're
there.
getting. Listen, we're literally gonna get
Go
there.
ahead.
We're gonna get there.
Go ahead.
But what do we think? What do we think of Van Dijk this season?
I think it was a very bad game for the GOAT. Very bad game for the GOAT, man. Like for the GOAT, that's a bad game, man. Yeah.
Let's put GOAT aside. Let's just talk about Van Dijk.
Yeah.
What do we think of Van Dijk this season?
Yeah. This season.
I think he's still world class. I think he's still good enough.
Do you think wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by he's world class? As in,
I think he's still good enough to start for Liverpool for basically any team in the world. I think there's obviously like mishaps happen, but you know, it's just because he was so like on the eye, very easy on the eye in a lot of ways, like a perfect centre back all these years. So now that he makes 1-2 mistakes, he's not finished, man. He's not finished. He had a bad game yesterday though. Let's put it right. Like he had a shocker, but nah, bro, it's still Van Dijk, man. We'll see.
The reason you're saying it is the Caicedo goal, for example, when he put his if you watch that live time, he didn't do that. And he didn't do that, bro. Like he did it for a millisecond, and that goal is not on him, by the way. You don't expect your centre back to push up because there's a pass on. Like I hear it looks silly, and again because like Chrissy said, bro, like the whole dribbling thing. Remember that stat when someone dribbles past him, it's what breaking news, bro. He had a bad game. Everyone can say he has a bad game.
Was Mbeumo's goal on him?
Yeah, of course.
Remind me of the face. Remind me of
the one where you headbutted him in the back of the head.
No, the headbutt, bro. That's not, bro. He won the header. His elbow hit McAllister.
That's phase number 1 and phase number 2.
And phase number 2, he didn't get back into position.
Him delegating. I think one of his best assets as a centre back is delegating, but in that moment it didn't work, bro, because it was in his space. Konate was a bit far out, but bro, delegating he's very good at that, bro. Like just pointing, telling Brez. But
tell me when we want to be honest now,
bro.
Baz goals on him, Issa. I don't think anyone's denying that.
It was on him, of course. It was.
No. Honest about Van Dijk, bro. He's finished.
Baz, Let me say something. I'll be honest, Issa, for a second, because I think we're kind of aligned. We're kind of aligned on this one, yeah. And there's something that I think both, and this is not yesterday's game or recently. This is like over the last like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, this is what like a lot of the
He was
Dutch
the best
legends.
centre-back in the world
This
last
is what
year,
this is
bro.
what this is what a lot of the Dutch legends have said. Yeah, this is what Marco van Basten has said. This is what Ruud Gullit has said. These are
He's
two
better than
guys who
both.
won. These guys are two guys who won multiple Ballon d'Ors, right? And
Better than
huh?
He's better than both.
He's not. But anyways,
Van
they both
Basten.
said, yeah, but listen, bro, he's better than both. We'll go with that for
Thank
you.
you.
All right, yeah, we'll go with that. He's better than both. He's better than both guys. But what they both said, yeah, was this guy is a master at throwing his teammates in front of the bus. And I only bring this up, by the way, Baz, because you brought it up during the match yesterday. You said whenever something goes wrong, he's always like, it's not discreet, brother. He's always like publicly dressing down his teammates. He's the one who was involved in that McAllister headbutt collision, and he's shouting at McAllister for getting headbutted, bruv.
No. He shouted
What's going on here, bruv?
No, you have to fact check that HMRC. He shouted at Kirk when the ball hit his face, as in he was trying to clear it and it hit Kirkes or whoever it was, and then he told him it was a bit of a weird minute there. Yeah. The headbutt, he wasn't blaming McAllister, bro. He was trying to run back, but he was too slow.
Bro. He was blaming him. If it wasn't for him blaming him, they probably would have stopped the game, bro.
Nah. Bro, they should have. Controversial topic. Should they have stopped the game? I don't know, bro. Don't pull faces. Technically, they should have.
No
I
way,
don't want
No,
brothers, it's a soft rule, but by the rule of the game, Isa, you're the rule of the game, man. Should the game have stopped, bro?
Well, what I heard is the ref and the assistant both didn't see that McAllister had a head injury. And number two, it wasn't a foul. It wasn't a foul. It was his own teammates doing it. So
you don't stop for foul. You stop when it's a head injury. Like
they didn't see that bit, innit? They didn't see that bit, and then it's not going to get chalked off after because there was no foul. So
facts.
You know the irony of this all was, yeah. You know the initial header. He had two hands on him when he was back, and he pushed him with force. Yeah. In my eyes, that was a foul. In my eyes, all this.
He wouldn't have won the header without that. He wouldn't have won the header.
But Michael Oliver is too shit of a ref to call these things, so we ended up benefiting from it. So. Listen. Liverpool. What more needs to be said, man? What more needs to be said?
Liverpool's back line is fucking cooked. Yeah. Bradley can't defend by himself. Salah's not helping him. Van Dijk's he's past it. Let's have it right. Konate's 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
This is Konate.
What's that?
What's coming towards him?
Hello, you guys.
You're violent.
I hear it. Content. I hear it.
And Kirkes,
he's a daydreamer, bro. Come on.
Kirkes doesn't look like he's settled in properly in it.
Bro, he looks rattled, bro.
Okay. I think 2024 July. The man are telling me Kirkes best left back, this and that. Bro, the guy plays like his ass is on fire, bro. Why is he? Everything's intense. Everything's intense. He's got the ball. There's space. You know what? Robertson had it, but he done it in the right phases. You know, when he's attacking, intensity, whip it. Kirkes has the ball halfway line, left foot, like just casually. He's doing it everything intensely. He looks like, he looks like a dog that's, them dogs that just are always like breathing heavily, bro.
Yeah, no self-control.
He's a letdown so far, man. He's one of the bigger letdowns, bro. Just because his price tag not as big, but he's been a letdown.
He's been like the worst player out of all the signings.
I agree. No. Him and Frimpong. I swear I agree, bro.
Frimpong, they look like they instantly regretted signing that guy because, bro, this guy can't. He's been benched quietly. Whenever the camera cuts to him on the bench, he looks like he would rather be anywhere else. And his job is to replace. Yeah, he's a failed winger and a failed fullback, bro. He's in no man's land.
Listen, while we wrap this segment on that, how are we seeing the season unfold now? So Liverpool 4 L's in a row. Arsenal 5 points clear. 4 points clear. City are showing signs that they're back, but I don't know. Is it because I had Arsenal favourites before the league started, and everyone was like Liverpool big signings, their favourites, whatever. Arsenal's league to lose now. Everyone tell me, how sure are you that Arsenal win the league? Give me a percentage. Isa's going to say no chance.
Well, that's my answer, right? They ain't got the minerals, bro. Especially that donkey they got up top. They ain't got the minerals to win anything, bro.
Okay, so,
he's a complete donkey. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Donkeys were an asset back in the day, man. Listen,
They don't need that
football going
donkey.
a bit back
They
to
don't
the-
need that donkey to win the league.
Facts. They don't need
Say
to
that
dunk
again, say that again.
like a horse.
They don't rely on him for dubs. They don't need him to win the league. He ain't gonna
Yeah,
be the
but
difference maker.
well,
They win the
in a
league.
38 game season, at some point they're gonna have to rely on him as their number 9.
And he'll deliver, bro. All right, Lisa, how many goals do you think Gyökeres gets this league?
What's he on now? 3? 4? How much
3.
is he on? 3.
3. Good return.
He'll probably get 12. 11, 12.
That's dead. Nah, don't do that, you. If he doesn't get at least 16, he's a six.
Listen,
Remember I
Baz,
said
let
this?
me tell you something. Baz, let me tell you something, yeah?
He's getting
One
16,
second, Baz.
I think.
Yeah, Baz, what I'm saying is the reason why I'm doing that face is because honestly, even if he gets 11 goals, there is a exactly 100% chance we win the league this season.
Facts. No, I agree, by the way. 11's enough.
Bro, I don't think
Wait,
we've got two absolute bouncers at the back, bro. Yeah,
Wallahi, facts.
the goalkeeper doesn't even touch the ball.
Bro, you get serious.
What are we talking about here, man?
He needs to pay them for the Golden Gloves, by the way. I'm not saying Raya's not good. Raya's very good.
Yeah.
But he hasn't touched. He hasn't faced a shot in 2 games, bro. Running
That's insanity.
And-
He must be bored, bro.
and bro, we've got a few tough games left on this half of the season.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
We played Liverpool, we played City, we played United. United Old Trafford, that's like historically a rubbish game for us. It doesn't matter. Form goes completely out the window. Old Trafford, it's just judge, bruv. You know, it's just the proper rivalry. And we played all the teams. Last season, we got, I think, 2 points out of the last 3 fixtures we just had. And we got 9 this time round. These were the teams that we were fucking up against. West Ham, Fulham. You know what I'm saying? These kind of little, low block teams. And this Gyökeres guy's done jack shit in all of those games. So if he scores 11 goals, then we'll take him, bro. As long as they come against someone, we'll take him.
You don't want them. You don't want them when you're 3-0 up and he adds a 4th. That's not when you want him to get those 11 goals.
I don't give a shit if he gets those 11 goals because guaranteed, bro, if we could potentially win 1-0 for a stretch of games, and it doesn't really matter. Set piece, goal, see you later. That's all we need.
Bro, Gabriel's probably going to outscore him, man.
It's very possible.
It just is what it is, man.
It is what it is, bro. He's built a team of just absolute bouncers.
I think he'll come. I think
Literally, the
he'll.
best
Bro,
set piece team in the world.
That centre back partnership is just fake. Timber and
it's
California
really
are
good.
also balling. Zubimendi, Rice. You lot just like the not even the spine because Gyökeres is part of it and he's not been good, but the foundation, like them
It's just
pack
hard
there,
to beat, man. Hard to break.
so hard to beat. So all right, Eagles going 100 and he says going 0. Hussey, are they favourites? By how much?
I think it's too soon to call, so I'm going to say 50%.
And the other 50 is split between City or Liverpool.
It's Liverpool in my eyes.
Right. I think Liverpool are still in it, man. I think Liverpool that attack is if they come good.
Arsenal have 2 bad results. Liverpool can be top again. Like, it's a long season. It's a long season.
I agree. I have Liverpool runners up.
I thought you said City. At the beginning of the show.
City.
No, I said Liverpool. I have Liverpool runners up. I have City winning the league.
There we go, bro. Listen, if that happens, bro, we'll liquidate it, bro. Sack this guy, start again, bro.
I'll be honest though, for content and laughs, Arsenal coming third would be unbelievable, man. Like I would laugh for.
Oh, really? There just wouldn't be a Gabos sports, bro. It wouldn't.
Yeah, bro. There wouldn't be a Arsenal would have Arsenal fan base would just have to disappear, bro.
Just go somewhere else. Do something else.
Speaking of which, let's move on to the Fulham Arsenal game.
Yes,
Let's do that.
Bro. We'll keep it short and sweet because there's other more interesting games that I want to cover.
Mm-hmm.
It was boring. It was mechanical. I left unentertained, uninspired. But it was 3 points at ground that we haven't won at, I think, 2 seasons now. I think. Even Marco Silva at the end of it, he was just like, "Bro, what can you do against these guys? You know, we didn't create shit. We didn't do shit." And bro, Arsenal every single week so far this season have been the second most boring team to watch in the league, and the most boring team to watch has been whoever's playing Arsenal that week. So that's just how we're keeping it at the moment, man.
You know what? Did Fulham not get a shot on target? Because I remember we're talking about good defense and all that. They didn't get shot on target, but I actually remember Fulham getting into like.
They did.
They actually got through a few
They
times.
got into good
Harry
spaces.
Wilson had a chance and some other dude.
What do you
They
say?
had a
Lisa?
couple of chances.
They had
Yeah,
one
I
shot on
remember.
target. They had one shot on target.
Oh, so that's for Gazy.
Did they?
Yeah. 9 shots, 1 on target.
It depends on who's
No,
reporting.
bro,
Bro.
because that young kid as well. That young kid, I don't know if he's young. What's his name?
Josh King.
Thing.
King, man, he looks good. Yeah, they had a couple. I remember they were getting into these like the final third or even deeper into that on the flanks and then crossing it in.
Yeah.
This is isolated, but
Bro, I'll tell you one thing. Fulham have got a squad that could get into Europa League this season. They've got a really good squad, in my opinion. That Kevin guy's a good footballer. It will be solid. Smith Rowe, if he stays fit, is solid. They got Calvin Bassey's a good player. Leno's a great goalie for that mid.
Their forwards have been really poor this season, though. Both
Jimenez, bro. Jimenez. I mean, brother. I mean, ever since
I like him. He's one of my. He's finished, but I like him as a player from what he was.
Yeah, same. But like, he's not delivering this season. He delivered last season, not this season. So far,
bro, he's a bro. God bless him, but he's a person of determination, bro. He shouldn't be in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, bro. Ever since he got his chrome dome booted in, bro, he's literally not been the same player.
No, but he's played good with that on for a bit. He did.
His peripheral vision is just not. It's not where it needs to be, bro.
Hey, listen, I have a question on Arsenal, because I think all their players are performing, and I had this discussion separately with a couple of Arsenal fans. Hussey and Issa, I think I know Ika's opinion. Who would you guys say has been Arsenal's player of the season so far? Have a think, and let me know what you think, or like give me the top 2 or 3, whatever you want. I'm keen to hear this because I think all of them have performed, bro. I don't think there's a single guy that even the guys that we criticize. He's scored 3 goals. Eze gets some criticism. He played 2 good games.
So answer your question specifically, the standout performers to me have been Gabriel and Timber. For me.
Gabriel Timber. Okay.
For me.
Okay.
But like you said, a lot of them are all doing their jobs. They're all doing very well. Even Madueke surprised a lot of us. So, like, there's a lot of players performing, but in terms of like the difference right now, I think it's Gabriel. To be honest, Calafiori equally as good as Timber this season. I can't even take that away from him. But I think Timber and Gabriel have been the best players in my eyes.
Cool. Issa Nusa, you're gonna say no one?
No, probably. Yeah. But I would say I'd agree with Timber. I've liked Zubimendi as well. I can't lie. Them two, I think have been.
So funny, bro. You couldn't script this shit. The reason I asked was me, Iga, and Budi were discussing this, and me and you have a similar, not opinions, but maybe sometimes we look at the game the same. And you said Zubimendi, I said Zubimendi. Hussey's aligned with Budi and Iga, and they said Timber and Calafiori. And you guys didn't even know this, I don't think, unless you saw it. But yeah, interesting.
No,
all of them are in for a shout, bro. All of them are in for a shout, bro. Like it's a serious team, I'll be honest. The only way the league is head loss. It's not about you have the quality, you have the
100%. You have the squad.
It's literally if your head goes, and your head won't go because something Iga said 2 years ago. All these players going through bottle after L after these big losses, Champions League semis, that stuff matters, bro. Like they've been through it. The mental game, and Arteta, I think, is very good at that mental game. So
yeah, it is.
But I think the biggest detriment is the fear of losing. Yeah, and when you've lost a bunch of times already, bro, you kind of lose that fear. The only thing that's left to do at that point is to win. Whether it's going to be, I mean, personally, I don't think we're going to get a better opportunity than this season, just because I think City will be back because they're trying some new things. Haaland's reached another level. I'm sure we'll cover him briefly. But I don't know, man. I think they're maybe a little bit away, man. Rodri's fitness issues. Is their defense strong enough for the long challenge? Blah, blah, blah. But I want to move on to a Premier League record. 35 days, I think it was. And Postecoglou getting absolutely shellacked by Chelsea. It could have been, I was watching the game, it could have been a lot more than 3-0. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he always goes back to we create a lot of chances, and as Booty said in his TikTok, that doesn't really matter if you're getting piped week in week out. Was it the right call for you, Hus?
Bro, the right call would have never to make the call to him in the first place. Bro, we all said
Nah,
it.
nah, nah,
Everyone
bro.
and their mum said it. Like, my point was they had the lowest, like, the deepest line of defense under Espirito last season, and they were very good at it. Milinkovic, Murillo, Aina, they were all very good, like, all very good individual performances, team performances. When you go to the other end of the spectrum and you get this fucking serial loser in Ange, bro, it was a recipe for disaster, man. Like it was. Well, I don't know, man. That Forest owner is some shit guy, but I don't know what he was thinking. Like I know there's like some history of them being like close friends or whatever, but like the Sean Dyche rumors are the rumors that make sense to me. That's a Nottingham Forest manager right there. Like someone
How
who,
about Mancini, man?
bro,
Mancini.
Mancini, bro, it's 2025, G. Like, it's
Hey,
2025, man.
Nah, Mancini's a
Mancini just won the Euros, man, with Italy, no?
That's banging, bro. That's so good for him, man.
Roberto Mancini.
That's so sick, bro. Like,
No, but the Sean Dyche has been confirmed as the new manager.
bro, that's the right call.
Issa, you disagreed with it, man. Tell us your take.
Bro, hold on. What were Forest this season before Ange took over? Were they flying?
No.
All right, cool. He's coming. He's obviously a better manager. In my opinion, a better manager than Nuno.
Right.
Bro, he's taking a team. Maybe the players that don't fit his system.
Right.
Maybe his system's not going to fit these players. If Forest have a long-term vision with him, bro, listen, Amorim, we give him a pass when he came to United. We're like, listen, let him get his players in. You were one of them who were saying it as well.
Right.
Like, let him get his players in. Let's see what he can do with his players, bro. This guy just smoked us in a final. Okay, he's won a European. He's won a European
we
trophy.
beat ourselves. We didn't get smoked.
No, he has a point.
No.
He's won a
Well,
European trophy.
Keep cooking. He has a point, boys.
He's won a European trophy.
Right.
Everywhere he's been to, he said he's won. I haven't fact checked this, but he said everywhere he's gone, he's won a trophy in his second season.
Yeah.
Celtic
What's the
and
harm?
Spurs
What's the
are
harm
banging.
What's the harm
Sorry,
of
go
giving
on.
him? What's the harm of giving him until January? Let him get some players in, get some players out, and then judging him. Then, bro.
Can
All
I
right,
go?
okay. Yes, Hussey.
The harm is that they'll be relegated by January, bro. He lost every fucking game. What are you talking about, bro? If there was like a sign to be like, oh, you know what? Some things are going right for Forest, but defensively they're a bit whatever. Then he might buy himself some time, bro. It's like Frank de Boer when he was at Palace, bro. They're just losing, bro. They're just there to collect whoever faces them, collects their 3 points and keeps it moving.
But wait,
You can't buy into that.
You know what it is?
Go on.
You can argue, just a quick one, so you can argue till we die that it was the wrong appointment. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
But you can't appoint a man. This is all I hear from football fans about managers and this and that.
Right.
You can't appoint a man
Right.
and then sack him in 40 days. 46 days. Like, I don't think 46 days is enough to
We
show.
praised Leverkusen for doing it to Ten Hag. So what's different now?
I think I didn't praise anyone, bro.
Oh, okay. In general. Okay.
I'm saying,
But
you can't appoint him. Like, then it's a wrong appointment, like you said, yeah?
Yeah,
When you appointed him, 46 days. Or like, okay, let's say he could have got, can we agree, he could have got 6 dubs, yeah? Or 6 dubs or whatever, all their games being a dub, and he could have ended up being a shit manager, right? It could have happened.
Right. Yeah.
Sample size is tiny, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not defending him, but that's a tiny sample size. I think that the owner's trying to do the Abramovich. What's his name? Abramovich.
Abramovich.
Yeah, he's a bit cutthroat, but
Yeah,
but
but
bro,
you know what it is, yeah?
bro.
Like, I get that approach when something works. Like, Chelsea sack their managers and they keep winning trophies, albeit, like, you know, the domestic trophies, the lesser European trophies. However way you want to shape it, it works for Chelsea. Bro, like you said, the appointment was from the jump was wrong. Milana Cananis, whatever his fucking name is, he made a mistake.
Mr.
Bro.
Maranakis.
Yeah, that one, that brother.
Genuinely,
He probably realized he made a mistake within a week, not 30 days. He probably realized it within 1 week. He's like, let me just see how this pans out. Bro, every game he shows up, they're getting piped. They don't score goals. They concede for fun. They've got a decent squad, yeah. And to go back to what you said, he is a better manager than Espirito, but it's not about if who's going to fit this squad of players and this style of play that they had last season. It's going to be a Sean Dyche over Postecoglou.
No,
Postecoglou
bro.
is a better manager than Sean Dyche, but Sean Dyche will do better.
Bro.
That's my
for me. If you might look at it as which manager fits these group of players best.
Yes,
that's if you're appointing him on a short-term basis. Listen, let's try to keep these players up and avoid relegation. If you're trying to build around this manager and you want him to be the manager for the next 3, 4, 5 years, then I think it was the right.
Then it's different. Then it's different. But he was on a short-term contract.
I got a quick point. I got a quick point to ask you guys. So obviously they brought this guy in my opinion, specifically because he had just won the Europa League and they're in that competition, right? Now we can talk about the fact that he had 8 games, 2 draws, 6 losses. And I think in terms of those draws, one was against Betis in the group stage, and then the other draw was against Burnley in the Prem, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then he lost 3-0 to Chelsea at the weekend. He lost 2-0 to Newcastle. 2 tough games, but at home to lose 3-2 to FC Midtjylland of Iceland. He should have been fired after that one, bro. Because if you're getting brought in to win that cup off the back of the success you just had, then really it's
when was the Midtjylland game?
Midtjylland game.
How early into the season?
The Midtjylland game was his. The Midtjylland game was his 6th game in charge.
It was the last round of European fixtures.
Yeah. The actual game itself was in the beginning of October, so the beginning of this month. And he got beaten by Midtjylland 3-2 at home. And you could see the guy, bro. And this guy's not a guy to be messed with. Mr. Marinakis he runs the heroin trade in Europe. And he's also a big time.
I just couldn't. I can't see how you could have continued with him, man. I just couldn't see. I can't. He has no leg to stand on.
You could argue
he won a Fugazi Europa that we've covered by now, where United were beat themselves. Spurs didn't beat us. We were just
but he got to the final, man. He got to the final,
he just about got to that final. By the way,
playing Dross, absolute Dross.
Listen, I can't even tell you the team he faced in the semis. I can't even tell you their name.
Guys, I know, but we're being a bit woke. Look. The fire, it may have made sense to dismiss him because you could have stopped. Maybe they stopped the bleeding. You're right. Maybe another 5 games, another 5 L's. I'm not mad at it. I'm saying the concept of it is wrong. Shouldn't have appointed him. That would have been better.
I don't think anyone.
Now the Europa League thing, bro. Come on, this is a bit woke. This is new stuff. 20 years ago, you win the league, you win the title. What? Let's not dissect every fixture and that. It could have been an easy run. United were smelly. Finishing 17th in the league probably is a huge factor as well.
With a much better team than Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, but we're looking at Europa League in isolation, man. I'll give him.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of the brought him because you're talking about Europa League in isolation, and if we look at Europa
League, I don't think they bought him for that,
bro. 100%, bro. If they're looking to make a leap to the next level, them winning the Europa League and getting immediate qualification to the Champions League, regardless of their league form, is a good enough reason to get a guy who just finished 17th but won the Europa League and got Spurs into the Champions League. Spurs right now, all of last season's woes can be just washed away because they won that title. Clean slate, we got a trophy, we're in the champs this season, we get a more serious coach, and all of a sudden nobody remembers how horrible they were last season, right? So they got this guy in and they're thinking, okay, it's going to be rock and roll, it's going to be attacking football, blah blah blah, but if we can get a cup out of it and elevate Forest, which is a historically huge club, back to Champions League, the revenues are going to start pouring in. All of a sudden you can sack Ange, get an even more serious coach and start to build a legitimate future for the club again. So it was a gamble that didn't work out. Basically, what happened was this Marinakis got a bit too big for his boots and ended up paying the ultimate price. They probably will get relegated this season, just based on how horrendous things are looking. And Sean Dyche, I don't know, man. I think all that stuff is a bit overhyped for me. But I would have gone with Mancini all day and night, just in terms of quality. But
also Mancini dealing with the owner, whoever his name is. To be fair, Dyche can deal with him probably better.
Bro, Dyche will be a yes man. Mancini wouldn't have lasted a month in there, man.
Yeah, that is the
guy sounds fucked.
That is the worry. That is the worry. So, quick roundup on that. Obviously, Chelsea back in the win column. Man City
Let's talk about City, man. Let's talk about City.
comfortable. Well, at the end, it was Haaland just turning on the sauce once again.
Foden played good, man. Foden's been good, by the way. Foden's been
Huh?
good for them. In my opinion. Foden's been good for them, in my opinion. I know we could.
Last couple games, he's
He's been good, man. Yeah, Haaland, bro, that guy is just a bot. Like genuinely, bro. Like when you have, when like there's a formula, and over time you learn the formula and you can, I don't know, stop it. Like, you learn it. Like you know what he does and you just stop it. He's one of these guys, bro. He's like sleeper builds where you look like you have a dead body, you have a freaking 12-pack. He's like that, bro. He plays like he's one of the most humble players in that sense, bro. Because he's okay, literally, just being 70 minutes quiet, barely any touches. He's mastered that, which is so mature, by the way, genuinely. And man, guy ends up bagging goals, important goals, and they're not shit goals. Like if you watch his stuff, bro, like, some of them are actually smart, high level striking, bro. Like in terms of being a striker, super impressive by him. He has all his flowers, but I want to get your thoughts on a couple other players. One for me, I've had mixed opinions on him. Reinders, I think he's a good player. I've heard a lot of people prop him up. To me, I think he's a bit too casual. Like I think he's nice, neat on the ball, but is he a bit? What do you lot think? I want to hear your thoughts, man.
For me, bro, I would say he would have benefited from a bit more consistency with the likes of Rodri and the guys who really create the control. Right now, that midfield has been a bit, yes, there's been a lot of changes. They're trying a lot of different things with like Nunez inverting in, Rodri being in and out of the squad, all the other guys around him, Cherky being injured and all that other stuff. So they haven't really got that solidity to really kind of build a solid base of consistency from him. One thing I will say on the topic of Haaland before we move on, so they signed, I don't know, how well covered it was, but they signed Pep Linders, who was Klopp's right-hand man for all those successful years at Liverpool. And he's Pep's, it's Pep and Pep now. He's Pep's right-hand man. They've got Kolo Toure there with the pom-poms smacking the players on the arse when they come off. He's not doing much else. But Pep Linders has brought a bit of that Klopp football to certainly how they attack. When you watch some of the reason why I think Haaland has got even more goals now is because before they've just been playing total domination football, and you got to have close control, 1-2s, and he still did unbelievably well. But now when they attack, he actually runs for like 20, 30 meters. And he's like getting into contact with defenders, and he's playing more his kind of game. So they've moved. They don't box. Man City don't really box play teams in anymore. They, if anything, they control the play in the middle to make sure there's space to do these through balls and these balls over the top and these crosses in. So it's a bit of a tweak to how they attack, and I think it's making them even more unpredictable and even more dangerous. But yeah, to answer your question, there's not enough balance in midfield for Reinders to have a good sample size yet.
I like him as a player, man. I like him. He obviously is getting rightfully criticised recently, but like Igal made a very valid point, bro. When you don't have a consistent set of players in a position like midfield, bro, you maybe one day your role is to do something. The next game your role is completely different based on who Pep has started. But I think as an overall player, I think he's a good player. I think he's proved it in not Italy, not proved it, but like in Europe, he's looked decent. He started like with like his arse on fire, like a point to prove he was like looking very good. I think too soon to judge if he's not going to be good enough, but I think he is. I like him, man. I don't know.
And Isa, thoughts on your boy Shirky? Is the Manjaro now gonna turn his season around? What do we think?
He's not
you have to ask, how's a man that's been injured lost that that much weight? What treadmill is he running on, bro?
He's on a calorie deficit, bro. You know what, yeah, bro. He suits being like hella lean, bro, because the way he plays as well, he looked too. Although, bro, he's hella skillful, and whatever. He looked so stocky before. Now you might get more mobility out of him.
Yeah, but bro, I thought he's like a Payet build because he is like, you know, the Payet build,
Yeah.
the no center of gravity, strong. Now, maybe that picture is not doing him any justice, bro. He looks like if you do that to him, like if you poke the guy, he's flying. Like, I don't know. I rate him. Technically, very sound player. I want him to like be a start of City and cook, but let's see, man. But that physique changes will put Christian Bale to shame, bro. That's a mad transformation, bro.
Yeah, no, you're not kidding, bro. That is very true. Chaps, I mean, look, I'm sure there's more we could cover here, but we're trying to keep these time conscious, time sensitive. So, final word. Obviously, we've got Champions League coming up, some big games. We would love to ask Man United fans their prediction on how they're going to get on in Europe this week. This joke won't get old. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Huh?
1 game a week, in me favor Isa's argument. Title charge.
Yeah, man. Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge.
Personally believes it as well. Let me just tell you.
I know.
Deep down inside.
I see it.
Deep down inside. I can see the glint in his eye, man.
Very happy.
United are back. Who's actually you guys got Brighton next?
Yeah,
Brighton at Old Trafford.
And Brighton have they beaten you like 3 seasons running at Old Trafford?
The last 3 seasons, I've went to watch United Brighton twice, and in 3 seasons, like you just correctly said, they've turned us over, and not just beating us, they've taught us a
Welbeck as well. Hey, Welbeck's on fire.
Welbeck's scoring 100%.
I'm gonna have to get Willie in the. I'm gonna have to get Willie's probably scored more goals against United than for United at this point, bro. When he played for you guys for like 3 seasons.
Well, listen, a dub at Brighton. Then we got Forest next. A dub at Forest. Who knows? Who knows where we're gonna be?
Who knows? I'm in agreement here, man. I'm here for it.
I'm rooting for a United title charge personally. I'm genuinely all for it. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, then you know you're guaranteed the title.
No, for future years, you know, we want. Listen, man, the ratings are going down. Nobody gives a damn about Man City. Everyone hates Liverpool. If Arsenal and United are competing for the title, it's box office again, bro. We know this. Yeah. Football's going back on the map.
Football's back.
Football's back. Football's back. And we'll leave it at that, man. Thank you for joining, boys. We'll be back on next Monday. And in the meantime, keep up with us on TikTok. Follow us on Twitter. We are on Twitter as well. And if we're not on Twitter, we'll be on Twitter. I know we've said that for 1.5 years now, but any day now, really, any day now.
And let us know in the comments, man. Let us know your thoughts on what we spoke about Slot, about United's apparent title charge. Let us know, guys. Let us know how shit Spurs are. Let us know, man.
Let us know.
Bingo.
All right.
Salams.
Peace.